Hi, this is Karen Fiorucci, the Conscious Intuitive. This is a piece on the mind-body connection and how to help yourself when things feel stressful. So people who have good emotional health are aware of their thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. They have learned healthy ways to cope with the stress and problems that are a normal part of life. They feel good about themselves and they have healthy relationships. However, many things happen in our life that can disrupt our emotional well-being and health. These can lead to strong feelings of sadness, stress, or anxiety. And when you don't have good emotional well-being, you will not be able to handle or cope with these types of things easily and move through them more easily. Even good or unwanted changes can also be stressful. And some of these things can include being laid off of work, having a child leave or return home, dealing with the death of a loved one, getting a divorce or married, suffering an illness or an injury, getting a job promotion or more responsibility within your work, experiencing money difficulties, moving to a new home, not getting along with people that you love or care about, and not feeling loved or accepted enough from the people that you love or you care about. How can your emotions affect your health and your well-being? Your body responds to the way that you think, feel, and act. This is one type of mind-body connection. When you are stressed, anxious, or upset, your body reacts in ways that might tell you that something isn't right. So for example, you might develop high blood pressure, or you may get skin problems, or you may get stomach issues and digestive issues, particularly around stressful events, such as the death of a loved one. A path to improve your health and well-being. There are ways that you can improve your emotional and mental health and well-being. First, you try to recognize your emotions and understand why you're having them. Sorting out the causes of sadness and stress and anxiety in your life can help you manage your emotional health. Following are some other helpful tips for you. So, express your feelings in appropriate ways. If feelings of stress and sadness or anxiety are causing physical problems, keeping these feelings inside can make you feel even worse. It's okay to let your loved ones know when something is bothering you. However, keep in mind that your family and friends may not always be able to help you deal with your feelings appropriately. At these times, ask someone outside of the situation for help or guidance. Try asking a family doctor or practitioner, a counselor, a spiritual advisor. Ask for support to help improve your emotional health. Live a balanced life. Focus on things that you're grateful for in your life. Try not to obsess about the problems at work or school or home that lead you to negative feelings. This doesn't mean that you have to pretend that you're happy when you feel stressed, anxious, or upset. It's important to deal with these negative feelings, but try to focus on positive things in your life and hold a peace within some gratitude. Focus on gratitude. It's an attitude, and it will help you. You may want to use your journal or a journal to help keep track of things that make you feel happy or peaceful. Some research has shown that having a positive outlook can improve your quality of life and give your health a boost and your overall well-being. You may also need to find ways to let go of some things in your life that make you feel stressed or overwhelmed. Make time for the things that you enjoy. Develop resilience. People with resilience are able and capable to cope with stress in a more healthy way. Resilience can be learned and strengthened with different strategies. These include having social support, keeping a positive viewpoint for yourself and of yourself, accepting change, and that's a big one, accepting how things are and figuring out solutions. doing your best to keep perspective. A therapist or some sort of life coach or counselor can help you to achieve these goals with a cognitive behavioral understanding, working around your mindset and moving into the mental and emotional things that keep you bound to set you free. Calm your mind and your body. Relaxation, such as meditation, listening to music, listening to any sort of guided imagery, yoga, tai chi, qigong, being outside in the fresh air and nature, really does help you to bring your emotions into balance. Meditation is a form of a guided thought. It can really help you to transcend certain negative behaviors and thought patterns. It can take many forms. So, for example, you may want to meditate while you're exercising, washing the dishes, yoga, stretching, walking, and learning how to breathe deeply. Take care of yourself. To have a good emotional and mental health, it's important to take care of your body by having a regular routine of healthy eating and perhaps some supplementation to fill the gaps with the food that you are not eating. Getting enough sleep, exercising to relieve the pent-up tension, perhaps anger or upset or worry. Avoid overeating and do your best not to abuse drugs or alcohol. Using drugs or alcohol just causes other issues within your family and within your body. Things to consider. Poor emotional health can weaken your body's immune system drastically. This makes you more likely to get colds and flus and other infections during stressful, emotional, difficult times. Also, when you're feeling really stressed or anxious or upset, you may not take care of your health as well as you need to in order to overcome certain things. You just may not feel like exercising. You may not feel like eating the nutritious foods or taking supplementation or medication. You may abuse drugs or alcohol, tobacco. Other signs of poor emotional health can include, but not limited to, pain in the body, such as back pain, chest pain, changes in appetite, constipation or diarrhea, dry mouth, dry eyes. Issues with your skin, extreme tiredness, general aches, headaches, high blood pressure, insomnia, which is trouble sleeping, lightheadedness, palpitations in the heart, which is feeling your heart race, sexual issues, shortness of breath, a very stiff neck, sweating or chills, upset stomach, weight gain or loss. So, why does a therapist or a doctor need to know about your emotions? You may not be used to talking to a healthcare practitioner about your feelings or problems within your personal life, but please remember, he or she can't always tell what you're feeling stressed about, anxious about, or upset about just by looking at you. It's important to be honest, be open with regards to what is happening in your life and your feelings around it. First, he or she will need to make sure that there are no other health problems causing certain physical symptoms. If your symptoms aren't caused by a health issue, a body issue, you and that practitioner can address your emotional causes of your symptoms. When to see a healthcare practitioner or your doctor. If your negative feelings don't go away, and if you are so strong in keeping your issues to yourself, you may continuously stop yourself from enjoying certain aspects within your life, which will lower your vibration. It's especially important to make sure that you're not becoming majorly depressed. These types of things can be treated individually on an individual basis with counseling, supplementation, or medication, or both, or all. So certain questions to ask your practitioner is, how can you cope better with feeling the stress? And if this continues, what other things could arise? You may also think that you're not under a tremendous amount of stress, but you really are, because your body does speak to you. Life can be better when you decide to take a different vantage point, and when you decide to take the bull by the horns and move in a different direction within believing that you deserve more and better, learning how to communicate more effectively, learning how to pay attention to what is going on inside of your mind and your heart, learning to balance that and align that, working on specific goals to improve one thing at a time. These are all things that you can try to improve your life cycle and your life. Namaste.